Hello everyone, this is like Saga. It's time for a new Let's Play after so long. Which game are we playing? Well, whatever you guys bought it for. I gave you two choices, Cave Story and this game. Super Castlevania IV for the Super Nintendo. Awesome. So, here's how it went down. Cave Story had 2 votes and Super Castlevania IV had 3 votes. It was very close, but this game won. So what's the story of this game? Let's see what it says. It looks all dark and ominous, but actually this game is not that scary. Just this screen really. Whoa, what was that? That's the tomb of Dracula. It seems like Dracula has escaped from his tomb. There's the story over there, in a very slow scrolling test. Every 100 years the force of good mysteriously starts to weaken. Thus, the power of Dracula starts to revive itself. His power grows stronger and stronger every 100 years. I do like to test stuff, but I don't like it being too slow, and it's even worse on the Nintendo games. But whatever. Dracula has revived many times. However, his sinister actions have been consistently thwarted by the Belmont family. It's been 100 years since the last confrontation between Dracula and the Belmont family, but now the serenity of Transylvania is being threatened by destructive forces. In other words, Dracula is back, and it's up to the Belmonts, the family of Castlevania, to destroy Dracula once and for all. On a dark and airy night, Dracula has rose from his grave to unleash his destructive power over the countryside. Yeah, I don't even need to read this test. I can tell you the story myself even better, but it's the only exposition we're gonna get, guys. That's what. So bear with me this time. Once again, Simon Belmont is called upon to destroy Dracula. With only his whip and courage, he sets out to restore peace to Transylvania. So, this is, in case you didn't know, this game is kind of a reimagining of the first Castlevania for the NES, which was very hard, and the protagonist of the first Castlevania was also Simon Belmont. So it's like going back into the past in a sense, with everything included: a graphical upgrade, better movement, and very cool levels. And this is the demo. I don't want to see the demo. Let's get started, shall we? Start. So you can input your name here. Doesn't matter because it doesn't save your progress either way, but it's a neat little detail. Liked. So we're going in. There's Simon and there's the castle. It's time to jump in, guys. Let's go. Alright, so here's Simon Belmont, and we have started our game. You can walk right, left, jump, and you can change your direction in mid-jump, unlike other Castlevanias. You have the whip button, which is your main weapon. You can climb upstairs, go downstairs, you can jump on stairs in this game, and you can moonwalk. Oh yeah, something I love doing, moonwalking for the win. Those are the basic controls. You can this is a sub weapon. You can use the R button to use it, and it uses hearts. On the top right corner you see the hearts counter. That's our ammo for sub weapons. And without further ado, let's get going. It was quiet in the beginning, but now it's time to start this adventure with Simon's theme. I love the music in this game like you have no idea. The music in Castlevania is always a delight to hear. A reason why I love this game so much is the music, for starters. So this is the first level. The levels are normally formed of many sub-levels. You can see of the top right corner of the screen that there's 1-1. We're gonna travel through 1-2, 1-3, and so on. Every time you change of sub area, the game will have a save, like a save. It's gonna save your progress. So if you die, you start in the sub area you died in. So you don't have to do the whole level from the start. Oh, we got a new sub weapon, the axe. Ha! Well, we don't need anything else except our whip. So we have a lot of life over there. There's 2 bars, but only one of those bars is my HP. The other one is for the bosses. The first level is not very hard. It's pretty simple. We just got invincibility, which in my opinion is pretty useless for the most part because it doesn't last that long. In fact, it already finished. So let's keep going. How many levels does this game have? I actually forgot. It didn't have a lot of levels, but did you see that, you guys? Did you see that? A small gimmick you can do in this game with the whip is using these like torches, I don't know what to call it, to travel around with. Pretty simple to use. You have to hit it with your whip and don't let go until you are ready to travel. I think we're almost finished with the first level, and I love this. So Castlevania 4. What do I think? What are my overall thoughts about Castlevania? Well, I played all the classic Castlevanias, 1, 2, and 3. I finished 1 and 3, but I hate the second Castlevania, Simon's Quest. I don't like it. I hate it. I'm never gonna play it for this channel ever. And I haven't really played a lot of RPGs, which are more of the modern games for this series, because I don't know. I used to own the Castlevania Circle of the Moon for the Game Boy Advance, but I never actually finished it. Not because it's a bad game, but because I just couldn't finish it for some reason. But I used to enjoy it quite a lot. Died. But in terms of Castlevania games, I normally only play the old classics. I still have to finish some of them, like Castlevania Bloodline for the Sega Genesis, Castlevania X Dracula something, I don't know. Before there's a game that people recommend to anyone who wants to play Castlevania, which is called Castlevania Symphony of the Night, but someday I'll play it, maybe. I'm more into classic action right now, because honestly guys, I got tired of doing RPGs and long stories and stuff like that. I just wanted something simple, something without multiple paths, something without alternate endings. Well, Cave Story does have alternate endings, but something a lot more simple. And Castlevania 4 was my choice, baby. Hopefully I don't die too much on the later levels, because the game does get pretty hard in a while. This is a game that is not the is for a true gamer, so I would like to call it. Ha! You have action, you have everything, you have hearts. So anyways, the first level is almost done. We're at the boss right now. Hopefully I don't die, because it's a pretty simple boss, but alright, you had to be nice to me because I honestly don't know the name of the bosses. I think at the credits we're gonna see the names though. But it's a skeleton with its horse. There we go. Dead. I'm gonna walk on my heels. Oh! Now that's something you can do. When you grab that orb, the level ends and time freezes. And whatever thing you are doing will stay in place like a picture, which is a pretty fun thing to do, really. There's our war map. We have a lot to travel. We are not even in the castle of Dracula yet. So we're going to stage 2. It's a little off, but that's the way we're gonna travel. Second level. Oh, what's that? Alright, so this is like a jungle level. It's a little ominous, and but not too hard yet. You just gotta be careful. There's a few parts of this level that I actually kind of hate sometimes because you can actually die from bonus spits very easily. The main issue with many people, which is intentional in this game, is that there's knockback, like a very big knockback whenever Simon gets hits. Let's show it off like that. You see that? He jumps very far away no matter what attack he gets hit by. And when you're over one of the speeds, that thing can kill you so easily. So you can whip in all 8 directions in this game, which is pretty cool. And you can also hold the whip down and use the D-pad to do this very goofy move to defend yourself. It's very useful even if it doesn't look like it. Ha! Money. I normally don't care about points that much, but it is a nice idea to get as much points as you can on the way, because it gives you extra life on the long way, and that's the only way to get extra life in this game. You have unlimited continues anyways, so you're never gonna like get too far behind. What was that? But you want to have as many life as you can, because continues only start you at the beginning of the stage. You're not at the sub stage or sub level, as I said earlier, and that can be very bad depending on which part of the level you lose in. Take that there. Let's keep going. So what introduced me to Castlevania, if you guys wanna know, I like to watch some Calvin Johnny's reviews. There was a time when he started doing reviews for his channel for a month of Castlevania, and he showed off a lot of the Castlevania titles, and it piqued my curiosity, to be honest. I never played any Castlevania game before. I also saw some of his playthroughs of some Castlevania games, like Symphony of the Night, and I was like, this seems like a very fun series, I'm gonna try it out. And surprise, surprise, I actually do enjoy these games very much so. I still have a lot of games to play, but I think the Castlevania series is pretty nice. Definitely worth checking out, especially the classics if you like classic platformer action. Made by Konami, which, if I remember right, are the guys that does the Metal Gear series these days. In fact, Metal Gear Ground Zeroes, I think just came out. I don't know, I only have played the first Metal Gear. Anyways, meet the boss, Medusa. So hard. Wow, that was pathetic. But it's not over yet, guys. The level is still going on. Yeah, some of the levels in this game actually have sub-bosses or bosses on the halfway through the level. And I like that. So right now our objective is just to go downstairs, and after that there will be no other boss. We just finish the level. There are some traps here on there that kill you in one hit. I don't know if those spikes we see there kill me in one hit. I'm not gonna find out. Oh, food. In order to recover health, you need food in this game, which can be pork chop or chicken on the walls or on the candles. So always hit anything you can find, because you may find some chicken or something to recover your health. Yeah, we're doing pretty good progress. I made a lot of practice runs of this game a few weeks ago. But mostly my heart. How do I get rid of this guy? There we go. But mostly only the first 3 to 4 levels is the levels I practice on. I haven't finished the whole game in a long time. I was close to do it again once, but I got distracted.